Welcome back to Relationship Status. It's your girl, Nique Cruz.
CL Butler.
And your boy, Yusuf. Ooh, Jesus. Huh? You can catch us on all podcast platforms. I'm not going to be doing a lot of talking tonight.
Oh,
my voice is
your tad bit
everywhere
hoarse.
you can find your podcast for free.
Anyway, you can, somebody got to step it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we're here once again, bringing you fresh off the road, and we got to get the shows in for the people.
We do. Plenty of content.
Yeah, plenty of content. How was you guys' weekend?
My weekend was great.
It was. Please tell us more.
Yeah.
What?
You said your weekend was great.
Yeah, it was
Tell
great.
us more about the weekend.
Oh, I went out.
You went out?
Gave my number out a few times.
Did you?
Yep. Went on a second date.
You trying to get back in the game? Huh?
Yes. No, I'm already in the game.
What game are you in?
You know, the single game. I'm mingling.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
I went on a second date with the guy I told y'all about.
No, refresh us.
I told y'all I went on a date a couple of weeks ago. You asked me.
Was it an all-inclusive date or was it just a regular date?
Just a regular date.
What's a regular date?
With an all-inclusive date.
You answer first. I will tell you what an all-inclusive date is.
Well, I wasn't prepared to be asked that. So.
Well, life doesn't always prepare us. We have to prepare ourselves. But an all-inclusive date is, dinner, maybe movie or some other entertainment.
No, it was just dinner.
Golf, mini golf.
Just dinner.
And then, a nightcap. That's an all-inclusive.
Nope.
Okay.
Just dinner.
So you just got dinner.
Just dinner.
So you went on a date.
Yep. Just a date.
Okay. So are you still single or?
Yep. I'm still single.
Well.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Somebody was on Snap.
Somebody was on a Snap.
Yes, Snapchat.
Oh,
wasn't me.
It's a social media outlet.
Okay, I just wasn't on there. So
you wasn't on there.
I wasn't on there.
No, it was somebody else though. And I said, geez, it would have been nice to get an invite.
The invite to what?
To the club.
To the club.
First of all, I was not at the club. I was at a lounge.
Were we talking to you?
No.
We wasn't talking about you, were we?
Oh, we're getting there.
Okay.
But your girl in here.
But your girl's in here.
Getting it. I said,
getting it.
Nique.
Nique was in there?
Nique was in the lounge.
Doing what?
I was just,
They said she was on the prowl.
How was I on the prowl?
The cougar's back. The cougar is back.
All I did was be seated. A friend of mine's, her birthday was this weekend, and she asked me to come out. So, their table was kind of full. So I sat down by myself, and a few fellas came and talked, discussed.
She's doing your thing.
Yeah.
Thug Dizzle.
Okay. All right. I mean, hey, everybody should do their thing,
Hey. It was fun. It was very fun.
That's cool. And I'm glad you're getting out here enjoying yourself and,
Oh, that was it.
Sound like y'all was maskless.
No, I had on.
They say, I need. They didn't say you had on no mask now.
She was about to lie.
Yeah, you gonna lie.
Look.
Don't lie.
The mask was next to me.
Nique, don't lie. You did not have on no mask.
The mask came off once I was in my own little corner.
No, Nique, but you were maskless, like I said.
But I got a shot. I'm vaccinated.
You didn't get both shots. Nique.
Not yet.
So you're not fully vaccinated.
So you're halfway vaccinated.
I'm halfway there.
Okay. So we don't have a show next week.
We know.
Well, because I'm half vaccinated myself. I got my other shot yet.
I'm good.
So you, Lord,
you're fully vaccinated?
Fully vaccinated.
So I'm the only one at risk. Wow.
Nique is too.
Don't get over here.
I already scheduled my second shot.
My schedule too was scheduled when I got the first one.
No, you have to schedule that.
They automatically schedule.
They automatically
They
schedule.
do?
Nique,
They didn't automatically schedule
You
mine?
got to stop getting shots in parking lots. That's what you got to
No,
stop
I went to
doing.
CVS.
You did not.
I
You
did
not.
so.
You did not.
I go to my
Nique,
car and get my little
You
card.
went right by where that man had those Easter baskets
on the
at
side of
in
the
the
corner.
same parking lot right next to
No,
it.
I did
by
not.
that dude who was cooking on the grill selling Peppers
Hot
and
dogs.
sausage. No peppers and sausage.
How you know?
Because I stopped.
That's where you got your shot at.
No. If they wouldn't have had 3 things going on in one parking lot, I might have would have bought something. But I said, no, it's too risky.
Too risky.
Too risky.
risky.
3 in one parking lot? They don't have permits or nothing. I can't do this.
You know it ain't no permit.
I know it wasn't. I said, I should call and report this.
Yes, you should have.
Yes.
You know what's so funny? When I went to go get my shot the first time, my mom scheduled it for me. So she was like, yeah, she just gave me the address. So I went to this place and it was like, all it showed me on the GPS was a big building. So when I got there, it was just a building for RVs and boats.
And you went in and got a shot?
No, I couldn't. It looked like, you know how in the movies where people meet for drug meetups or exchanges and stuff like that? That's what it looked like. I got scared.
Oh, wow.
And drove off.
Wow.
My mom said, leave now.
So it wasn't a real place?
It was a real place, but there was nothing set up for me to get my shot.
Okay.
So then you went to CVS.
Yep.
Okay.
Listen, I have to show
CVS, you say?
No.
It used to be a CVS?
No, it's right down the street. I went.
Okay.
You know what? I'm going to show y'all.
Okay.
I have a picture of my card.
Okay, cool.
Thank you. It says CVS.
Okay.
See?
But it should
Make sure nothing else coming up.
It should have the date of the next one on there.
Yeah. April 22nd.
But
No. Mine doesn't have that. It's on the back of it. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's on the back of it. I'm going to go out there and get it for y'all.
You got a bootleg test?
No.
Not the shot, bootleg shot.
She got a bootleg shot.
No, I did. You know what?
Okay,
Whatever.
Nique, you just making it worse.
I am.
Did they give you a shot of Hennessy after you got your shot? No?
No, they made me sit down for 15 minutes and drink water.
Okay. Never heard about drinking water, but 15 minutes is right.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, how was your weekend?
Great.
Great
weekend.
No, made it so great.
Yeah, I was about to say, what made it so great?
First, I had the opportunity just to be alive.
Oh,
So that's always great.
thank God.
In the number.
And the number, you know. Got a chance to just live and
Just be.
nothing. It don't take much for me. You know?
You're going to be on kind of a late night drive today.
Kind of late night drive tonight.
Yeah.
Now, but last night I had a insomnia cookie.
Okay. What is that?
I don't know. It's a cookie. It's a cookie company.
Okay. Was it good?
It was good. It was solid. It was one of the better cookies I've had in a while. There was like a line, like 25 people waiting in line. That's what I said.
This cookie
And
must
it was
be
like
good.
12 o'clock.
Really?
Yeah.
This cookie must be good.
Yeah.
Was it big?
Nique, it was cookies.
I mean, like they have big cookies.
Listen, Nique, I don't eat big cookies. That's
You don't eat big. Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't eat
I'm
no
sorry.
big cookies. That regular
I'm sorry.
cookies.
I gotta send y'all a video that I seen.
Oh no.
Yes, no, it said like super straight men don't eat hot dogs, don't
Okay.
eat bananas.
Okay. You can eat them. You just shouldn't
You gotta cut them up.
try to. Yeah. Don't engulf.
Open your mouth. Don't
Yeah.
lick whipped cream or ice cream.
Okay.
See, I was gonna send that to y'all.
There's no need you to send that to me.
It's like a whole list of things.
I got that. I got that list when I was 3. Been had that list.
People walking around slapping things out your hand.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I've been had that list. Long time.
Couldn't
ago.
lick the sprinkles off of the ice
I don't
cream.
lick anything.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. And I don't eat sprinkles.
Can't eat pickles.
You can eat a pickle. You just can't eat it whole.
A whole pickle.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Let's go on.
Yes.
Let's move on to the show.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
get into this, dear Nique.
All right.
Dear Nique, I had a vasectomy 16 years ago. I started dating someone 5 years ago, and when she started talking about kids, I explained the situation to her. Then she asked if I would consider having it reversed because she didn't have any kids. I agreed to get it reversed, but the surgery did not work. She still wanted to marry me anyway. After we got married, she suggested going to a fertility clinic. We went to see what they had to say, and I liked what they were saying. Then they told us the price is $26,000, and I said no. For about 1 year, we have been fighting constantly because she wants to do it, but I don't. She says I'm selfish, but I feel that this is a waste because it's a one-shot deal. If the pregnancy doesn't go full term, that's $26,000 gone. I feel she would be better off with someone else who can have a baby with her, naturally and free. So I told her I want a divorce. Am I wrong? All right, well, I'm going to ask you fellas. Do you feel like he's wrong?
Do I feel like he's wrong?
Yeah.
Yes, in some cases.
In what cases?
You're divorcing over this? I think that's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't feel like he should be divorcing her?
No.
Why?
I don't think this is the reason to get a divorce.
Yeah.
I don't know the real reason. But why would you get a divorce over this?
I'm kind of on the fence with it. I understand his point because he can't give her a baby. And that's what she wants.
Okay, but
at the same time, he already told her this before they got married. So, like, it's like I'm releasing you to get what you want.
We all know that women, what they say is not what they want.
I know. I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. There's a couple of places he went wrong. And I think the first thing was when they were talking about kids when they were dating.
Mm-hmm.
And he knew she wanted them.
Mm-hmm.
That's it there.
What you mean? He tried.
He told
he tried
her,
to reverse.
No, he told her. That's after they got married.
No, that was before they got married.
Before they got married, no. He said he was going to have a reverse, and the reverse didn't work.
And she still agreed to marry him.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah, you're right.
Then, why is it still an obligation to have a kid if you knew it didn't work?
And then she knew the situation going into.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why?
I don't see why the conversation even was had.
And then it doesn't say anything about her acting crazy or being upset that she can't have a child.
It doesn't.
I mean, sometimes things happen that are out of our control. And I think this is something that's maybe out of his control. Mm-hmm. And maybe they're not financially able to spend $26,000 on a one-shot deal. But what is there's a big issue here. I don't think this is the issue.
Yeah, I think there's more to it than that.
And why do you keep fighting about it?
For a whole year.
Why do you fight about anything for a year?
But it's because people just they want to.
Well, I mean,
It takes two people to fight.
Yeah, I agree though, but as like I want more kids. So like if I was to find a guy
Are you speaking literally?
Yeah, I want more kids.
Jesus Christ.
What in the world? What is that a bad thing? That I want more kids?
I don't.
I hope it's with your husband.
Yeah, I don't want just random kids. I want it
they
with
would
my
still
husband.
be your kids.
No, I mean like with random men.
You don't want a random man?
Yeah, I don't want a random man. Okay. I mean, both of my girls got the same father. I was on the road to getting married then.
I knew you were.
Yeah,
I could tell.
know, I was trying.
Yeah, that's right down the street from Old Town Road.
But you know, I understand. Like, I want more children. So if I was to meet a guy that decided to have a vasectomy early on, and you know, now we've met each other, I just wouldn't even continue on because you can't give. Like, it's a possibility. I'll say that you can't give
because
me
he
what
had
I
a
want.
vasectomy, you wouldn't marry him, even if he was the guy. He was your person.
I want kids.
That's pretty selfish of you.
Well, I mean, he doesn't want kids.
He had a vasectomy.
Yeah, so he obviously doesn't want kids. So we're not going to adopt any children or anything. He doesn't want.
Why wouldn't you adopt kids?
He doesn't want any kids. He made sure of it.
No.
That he didn't want kids.
No, he just didn't want to have any more kids. That don't mean he doesn't want any kids in his life. That don't mean he don't want to adopt your kids. That just means he didn't want to make any more kids.
So he didn't want to make any more kids.
Yeah, that's different from not wanting to adopt a kid.
All right, so he doesn't want any biological children. Why? What would be the difference in having a biological child and adopting another child?
Maybe at that point in his life, he made a decision, whether it was a good decision or not. Mm-hmm. He couldn't control what was going on, so he decided to control himself. He got spayed or neutered himself.
Mm-hmm.
And, spayed?
No.
Okay.
Neutered. I'm sorry. Neutered for men. Yeah.
It's actually neither because it's for animals.
Well, I mean,
they can't literally do that to people. But vasectomy. So he got it, and he thought he made the right decision then. And then he didn't know he was going to meet you because he probably wouldn't even did that, you know.
Obviously.
So that's punishment enough. That's a deal breaker. Vasectomies. Okay.
Yeah, for me, it is. I mean, like, imagine if, you know, I met a man that wanted children, but my tubes were cut.
Well, don't you want the person before you want the things that come along with the person? If I want you and you're important to me, whether we have kids or not, I don't know if that's a deal breaker, especially if we already have kids.
But if he doesn't have kids, because there's a difference. If a man is coming into my life and he doesn't have kids and he wants kids of his own, my kids are not going to fill that void for him.
Then maybe he shouldn't
not marry me.
Well, you don't want to have kids? I thought you wanted to have kids.
No, I'm saying if I met a man that wanted to have kids, but my tubes were tied and I couldn't give him any, children of his own, then why would he marry me?
Well, I want to debunk something.
Okay.
Nothing that you just a little. Women don't actually give men babies.
Men give women their seed.
Babies don't come from you. They come through you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you're a vessel that's carrying the seed. So a man can put a baby in you. Mm-hmm. You have to have the baby. But you didn't give the man a baby.
Actually, he has to put the stuff there to fertilize the egg that's already inside of me.
Okay, that too. But you're not giving him a baby. Y'all created a baby together.
Yes,
but a lot of women's attitude and position is, I gave you a child.
Well, I can't carry our child.
Okay. Well,
so I would understand.
If he wants you, I don't think he should punish you for that later. Even if you knew there was a possibility that the surgery could not work.
I mean, once you get your tubes
and then
cut, I think that's it.
Okay, but I think you can untie them.
No, you can untie them. You can't unburn them and you can't uncut them.
They can't cut them and put like a...
nope.
They can't put a little space in there or nothing?
No.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Nique, we talking about they can create things out of anything now.
I mean, they probably could, but from my knowledge, that's non-reversible.
Okay. So if your tubes are
tied, they can untie them. But once they're burnt and cut, that's it.
Okay, I'm clearly uncertain on how this works.
Me too.
Yeah. So,
or even if I had a hysterectomy, because that's not reversible.
Well, hysterectomy, they're taking stuff out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's different than getting your tubes done.
But I'm saying, some of my friends are 30 years old and had to have hysterectomies, and they can't have any more children.
But if a man can't understand that, then
he shouldn't be with her.
But that's the point. That's something she can't help. And if he doesn't have any kids and, he says, well, I don't see this going any further, is he wrong? Because she can't have their child.
Okay. Well,
this is the same situation.
You have the conversation.
Yeah. So is he wrong for saying, okay, well, let me release you and no hard feelings, nothing bad.
She didn't say she wanted a divorce.
But she doesn't have any children of her own, and he can't get in. Well, he can't help her with that.
Sometimes it's not in the cards. That's what it is.
That's true.
It ain't.
Yeah. Sometimes it's not meant to be.
Well, I mean, I don't know. You knew there was a possibility that you could not have kids. Mm-hmm. So you took the risk and you lost, and I don't think you throw away a marriage for that.
No.
Personally, I don't. But you could, maybe.
I don't think you throw it away.
I mean, and then also with them arguing back and forth, that lets me know that it's an issue to her if they're constantly fussing about it.
It don't have to be an issue for a woman or a man to fuss.
Some people just do.
It's just a point of contention. And then that, it's about one thing, and then, well, you can't even have a baby. Like, whoa.
And that's the shot they're going to fire.
It's going to be fired.
First of all, women do not do that.
Yes.
You can't even have a baby. No, you can't give me a baby.
They may not say that, but I do think people sometimes take shots at each other that are really foul about things people can't control. I heard a guy once kind of reveal something about his girlfriend that happened to her, and she couldn't even control it. And he said it in a very malicious way, and I was like, wow. You're not good person.
Not at all.
You're not good. I'm not.
Especially if she confided in him, and
she did. She did confide in him.
Yeah, and told him that, and in confidence, probably putting her walls down, and he used it against her. That's scary.
That is.
Very, that's heartbreaking.
Well, let's see what our followers on Facebook said.
Okay.
Lisa M. McGraw. You were honest with her up front. She agreed to marry with you, knowing the situation. You're not wrong, in my opinion. Good luck.
I would agree.
Cuz chimed in, Ibrahim.
Big cuz.
Shouts out. I don't think you're wrong or selfish because she knew the deal when she signed up for it. Did you discuss adoption? Is that $26,000 gonna break you to keep someone you love? I personally wouldn't get divorced over this though.
All right. Brianna McDonald. To me, divorce from someone you claim to love is just as extreme as $26,000. You can set up a GoFundMe, save, side hustle, plenty of other options. Money comes and goes. People you are willing to spend your whole life with, few and far. I kind of agree with her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do agree with her because the 26 that like you can ask family members. Y'all can do a fundraiser
For what?
to raise this $26,000.
Man, if you don't get out of here.
I mean, why not? I mean,
wish somebody would.
And there are
I'm
other
not giving you no money
options.
for that.
And there are other options if he
Listen,
can't provide.
sometimes you ain't got it.
No, but
You
I
just
mean,
can't
because
do
it's
it.
not saying that she can't get pregnant. He just can't help her get pregnant. So what if, they can use someone else's sperm?
What about the woman's integrity? She knew what she was signing up for, and now she's trying to change it. It just doesn't work like that. You can't do it.
True, but still, I don't know.
Okay.
Let's go to the next comment. Michael McClary. Check all options before just giving up on your marriage. Makes me wonder about the real issue, which is not about the 26,000 baby method. Do you really love her? Do you want to be married? Even though 26,000 is a lot for a shot in the dark, is she mad at herself for getting married to a guy who can't have kids, hoping that the reversal would work? That kind of makes sense. Maybe the fussing is her mad at herself and she's just projecting.
So why is she talking to him?
I mean, oftentimes when we project that on someone else.
She talked to Jesus.
You need to argue with God.
Why you let me make this decision?
Oh,
I mean, God gave everybody common sense and free will.
okay. Everybody doesn't apply those in that order either.
Rihanna Govia, you knew she wanted kids before y'all got married. All options should have been discussed before that step was made.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure both parties knew the likelihood of the reversal possibly not working. In vitro isn't the only option to have children. Sounds like you don't want any at all. Divorce her so she can find someone who does. You're more concerned about wasting money rather than taking the risk of what may or may not happen with the treatments.
I mean, 26,000 is not, a little bit of money.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is the in vitro for the woman?
In vitro is,
What does that have to do with the man?
and they would take the sperm from the man and then fertilize her with it.
Okay.
But the problem is, since he's got the vasectomy,
It's not reversal.
they ain't no swim. There's no swimmers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I say. It's die, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, how's the in vitro going to work if there's no...
But they might have to do it from, and somebody said it earlier, use a sperm clinic.
Well, you can do that
that's
cheaper than 26,000, can't you?
Yeah, way cheaper than 26,000.
Or can you use the sperm from another sibling?
Jesus Christ. That's
I'm
weird.
just asking a question.
Wouldn't that be your brother?
Like, how do you ask?
Like if
him?
you lose your brother's, like you use his brother's sperm, that's his brother's child, wouldn't it?
Technically, yeah.
That's one Uncle Daddy.
Uncle Daddy. Uncle Daddy.
Yeah.
From the Black Golden Girls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't remember Uncle. Okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
but it's also Uncle Daddy's also on Claws.
Claws?
The
What's
movie
that?
Claws.
The show.
The show.
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
The white character's name is Uncle Daddy or something like
Uncle
that.
Daddy? Oh, I'm going to look that
Yeah,
up.
it's he's a weird guy. Weird relationship.
Nique, next one.
All right. And Drina Rogers. So why can't she get a donor and the two of you raise the baby? There are a lot of inexpensive options like the turkey baster method at home.
Jesus. That's a real thing?
I don't know.
I
And
thought it was something for the movies.
I don't suggest it.
IUI is also an option. You can take sperm from your scrotum and place it inside of her. I've exhausted all options before
do that?
giving up if you love each other. Adoption is also an option. I can't believe y'all stressing about nothing.
Deandra,
Deandra.
But how you take it out?
I don't know if there's nothing there.
I don't know how you get it out, Deandra.
Nah.
Please.
That's more than a YouTube right there. Like,
That's more than YouTube.
Yeah. You need to talk to a professional before you take anything out your scrotum.
Deandra, if you know how to do this, please email us.
Yes.
RELSTATpodcast@gmail.com, please.
That's the ultimate DIY.
The ultimate DIY.
Ultimate DIY. Yeah.
All right, Nique, one more.
All right. So last one is Amy DeLay. If I was a man, I would have done the same. Don't feel guilty. You're doing her a favor. And someone below, Rose Taylor, replies, if I was a man, I would have broken up before the reversal procedure.
Okay.
Or not even gotten together.
Yeah. Because you already explained to her, you know she wanted children.
Listen, Nique, the heart wants what the heart wants until it doesn't want it anymore.
Look at what they want now. I mean, look at where they are now.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, hey, I don't know what to say. The only advice I can give is follow your heart.
Okay.
Do what you feel is going to benefit the two of you moving forward. If you can't make her happy and you feel like it's just going to be an ongoing argument, then, start the process of divorce if you feel like you need to. I would definitely have a conversation to see if we can resolve it or, explore other options. But if she is like she wants to be pregnant and she is dead set on that, then yeah, I will go ahead and start the process of getting a divorce.
Okay. We're gonna jump. We're gonna do a two-parter today.
Yeah.
Two-parter.
Bonus.
Yes, bonus.
All right.
Let's jump into this other.
Dear Nique.
Dear Nique, my bestie got upset because I cut our conversation short. I explained to her numerous times before, if her husband is home, we cannot talk. Here is why. She will have me on speaker so he can hear our conversations, and he will constantly voice his opinions. I have stated to her that I dislike this and that this is a woman-to-woman conversation. I also asked her not to place me on speaker. He stated if I want to speak with her, he can listen in. I told him, nope, that is not how it works. So he then stated, well, it doesn't matter because if she's going to tell me anyway. She tried to laugh it off by saying he was lying, but I feel like he isn't. He stated something I told her a while back when he wasn't around. I informed her that I will be seriously reevaluating this friendship because I don't care if that is your husband. If I can't confide in you to keep it to yourself, then we have no reason to be friends. She then tried to throw my bow into the conversation. I told her that he never does what her husband does and that I do not place her on speaker for him to hear our conversations. She stated I was overreacting, but I don't believe I am. So, fellas, what do you think about men invading women's conversations?
Did the man invade the conversation, or did the girlfriend allow her husband to hear what the other young lady was saying?
Well, I mean, I feel like it was both. She kind of let him hear.
How is it both?
I mean, do you sit and listen to your girlfriend's conversations, whether she has it on speaker or not?
No, but she shouldn't have it on speaker around me.
This is true. But are you giving your opinion?
Depending on if I'm asked.
But if you're not asked and you're just throwing opinions, aren't you invading that conversation?
No.
Then what do you call that?
I was impeded on with your speakerphone conversation. I wasn't minding my own business. You could have took it in another room. You could have did a lot of things. But again, if somebody has a husband or a wife and you don't think they share things with their significant other,
you're crazy.
Now, what he should not do is repeat
it. Yeah.
That's where the problem comes in at. But nobody keeps anything to themselves.
Yeah, pretty much. Everybody
tell somebody something.
Yeah, everybody's going to tell, especially their significant other.
Well, you might not always say who it is.
You may not say nothing.
But if I've heard, you might tell me the scenario. I might not know who it specifically is. But through me knowing your friends, I might be able to guess.
Yeah. If you knew my friends.
Like, oh, I know who you're talking about.
That one.
She at it again. She got another boyfriend.
So do you just assume that the person, if you're having a conversation with a friend who is married.
I expect my married friends to discuss the details of our conversation with their wives. That's just my general rule of thumb. Do I think it's right?
No,
not necessarily, but I do expect it.
You know, it's going to pretty much happen.
Yes, I don't want her to judge me when I come over to the house. You know, she's like, "Did you wash your hands? What do you mean by that, man? Like,
what are you implying?"
Yeah,
I'm just saying. Did you wash your hands?
Yeah, because I heard you don't always.
You know, you like to play.
Yeah, so it could be a lot of things. So yeah, I think it's wrong to mistreat that person based upon that information. Mm-hmm. But I think they tell it personally.
Yeah.
I believe they tell it as well, but I don't want to know.
You don't want to know what? That
they're telling it. Or I don't want to know that
You would have to assume. So be careful what you tell them.
You know what? I have a friend that I talked to her and her husband. And I think I've said this before.
You have. We didn't believe you didn't either, but continue.
I mean, like, as far as, like, not talking to, like, the both of them, like, I talked to him on the side or anything, no. Like, when I'm on the phone with her, I'm usually on the phone with both of them.
That's weird.
Yeah, like, she's on speaker. But, I mean, like, the conversations are usually about relationships or something, and he kind of...
Yeah, but that's not the conversation you have with her.
True. Yeah. And, I mean, I don't mind if he, like, kind of dives in.
Why?
I don't know. It's just... But he told her something about someone that I was talking to, and I said it out loud. And she hurried up and scurried and got me off a speaker. And she texted me while I was talking. She was like, he doesn't know I told you that.
So why are you snitching?
I didn't know. I didn't know that was a secret.
She didn't tell you that was a secret when she told you?
No.
So where did you assume she got the information from?
She told me where she got it from him.
So maybe you should just...
But I mean, like,
maybe
she let him...
Maybe you should just hold it down.
But he's there while I'm on speaker talking, so I assume like we were having a conversation about a certain guy, and he was in that conversation. So
this is why men and women shouldn't be friends, right here. This is just.
He's not my friend. He's my friend's husband.
Then you shouldn't be friends with him.
I'm not his friend. He's not my friend.
Then what you doing talking to him on the phone?
I'm not. I'm talking to her. She just has me on speaker.
You can just tell her, if you have to put me on speaker, I prefer not to talk.
Let's get back to the letter.
But Nique said, I talked to her and him.
Yeah, because he chimes in as well.
Why is he chiming in? Once you know he's on the line, just like, okay, I'm done with this conversation. We'll talk another time.
Yeah, I mean, usually I don't know if he's around or not because he's kind of in and out the room. So, like, but I do know he's around, and I do know that I'm on speaker.
Tell your friend to stop being weird.
She's being weird?
That's very weird.
So do you feel like the girlfriend in this letter is being weird by keeping her friend on speaker?
Yes.
And getting offended when she wants to cut off the conversation?
Yeah.
Because she shouldn't be offended?
Yeah. I also think she should have had that conversation with her friend without her husband around.
I mean, ideally, that's what people do, talk one-on-one.
No. I mean, like when she confronted her about her husband being around while they're...
Well, the argument started somewhere. So it started because she felt offended that the girl cut her off. Mm-hmm. So when people throwing jabs back and forth, they're not fair, but I don't think she lied.
No, she didn't lie.
Your husband is being kind of sweet on the phone with two women. Like, that's...
Sweet?
That's a little sweet.
Yeah, it's a little, get him a Georgia peach.
That's a
little housewife-ish.
Yeah, it is. Now, if you just overheard something and you walked in the room, that's completely different. But this sounds like their norm, which is completely abnormal.
And the fact that he threw something in her face.
Why women always got to use extreme words? Nobody threw nothing in your face.
Yes, he did.
You got another boyfriend. You just had another boyfriend last month.
No, he stated something
what?
That she told her friend when he wasn't around. So that let her know, okay, you're telling my business.
You didn't think he was telling your business?
No, but like he... threw it in her face. He could have said, "Oh, that's why, old boy left you."
But you say throw it in his face. What does that mean? Old boy did leave you.
Yeah.
So, like that was for me and my friend to know because I might be back with him this week.
You didn't know that he left you?
No, but I didn't want him to. I mean, like that could have just been a conversation between me and her.
Obviously, it's not.
Or I could have been talking about something. I could have been talking about a yeast infection.
Oh,
okay.
See, there we go. And now you're throwing that in my face.
You didn't have a point there.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I did so.
That's just something you shouldn't share with anybody. Unless it's another woman.
And she shared it with another woman, and she shared it with her husband, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I know you."
Why would somebody tell their husband somebody got a yeast infection?
It may be a reason
what's the
why.
other thing? HPV or something?
Yeah. No, not HPV. BV. Yeah.
What's the
bacteria? It's bacteria vaginosis, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. Why would you discuss that with your husband?
Well, what's the age?
Well, with BV, usually you get that when you.
I don't know what the age.
What HPV?
HPV. What's HPV?
HPV is like cervical. It's like cervical cancer. Yeah. It's like cells that it's a long thing. I'm not going into detail in regards to that.
So it's not
men and women can get that.
So it's not HBV. It's just BV.
BV. Yeah. There's no H. Just BV. BV.
Okay. I don't know. I was about to ask. Okay.
HBV.
What's the?
Oh no, we're not talking about HPV.
What's the IU? What's the other thing?
IUI.
That guy get cranberry juice for. What's that?
Oh my god.
Oh no, that's
What's that?
IUT.
That's
UTI.
That's pH balance.
A UTI.
What is that?
Urinary tract infection.
You shouldn't discuss any of this with your people.
But like women get stuff like that when they're having sex.
We're people. Don't discuss it with us.
Men.
Oh my god.
Or if their man is having sex with multiple women, they can catch BV.
First of all, that's a lie because a man wouldn't do that. We all know this.
Yeah, men don't. Well, hold up. Some men do.
No, they don't.
All men don't cheat?
No, they don't.
So we went from black men don't cheat to all men don't cheat.
It's 2021. It's inclusive.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
They got vaccinated. That's part of the vaccination program. They stopped cheating.
They stopped cheating once they got vaccinated?
Yeah.
There's some out there that are not vaccinated.
No, I mean, we got to watch those guys, but everybody else who's vaccinated, don't cheat.
That's an easy question.
So everybody that's vaccinated, right? So are we fully vaccinated here at the table?
I wasn't cheating before vaccination, so I never had to recover from nothing.
I'm sorry, you're a black man.
And I am a black man. So
black men don't cheat.
Yes.
My apologies. Okay, but that's where you get women get BV from anything, what they eat.
Why would you
drink.
discuss that with your husband?
Yeah.
She could be calling her friend loose.
Just call her loose.
She could have been like, listen, let me tell you what happened. She needs, she had to go to the doctor because she was itching and she thought she had something. Turns out it was just BV.
People still itch.
Listen, you don't know a woman's body.
I don't. I never been around no itches.
Yeast infections. Trichomoniasis? Yeah, like, listen. STDs. That's what it's the short term for it. That itches, from my knowledge.
The trick?
Yeah, it's called trick. It's an STD.
All right.
It's a magic trick.
I didn't know.
But men don't hold those symptoms. They just carry it in their bodies. They don't get any symptoms.
I don't.
So they pass it to a woman.
I don't have any of those things.
Oh my God, we're having like this health.
I don't get any of those things. I never had those things.
Health moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, health moment. Lord have mercy.
Well, you shouldn't. People need to stay out women's business and keep your man out your business. And women stop thinking that's cute.
What's cute? Telling your man
certain aspects of their friend's business that you're gonna be around.
Exactly. A lot of women need to figure out or get it together and figure out that they're still individuals. Just because you're in a relationship, just because you're married, that does not mean that your man is your best friend that you can tell everything to.
Hold on a second now. What is it? Y'all always talking about I want to marry my best friend.
Oh
I'm not gonna be your best friend ever. Married, unmarried.
I don't even tell my best friend everything. There's certain things I keep from her.
Listen, why would you want your man to be your best friend? That's just crazy to me.
You know what? I kind of agree now. Okay, I do.
Thank you.
I do. I agree
2
now.
2 years later.
Thank you.
Yeah, 2 years later. I agree.
Now you understand this.
Yes, I understand. I get what y'all be trying to tell me.
Yeah, I
learned so much.
Why would you want your man to be? I mean, that's just dumb.
No, he's just my man.
It's hard enough being just your man. Now, why would I want to be a best friend too?
You shouldn't have to.
It's impossible.
You shouldn't have to have more than one job.
I would just divorce. I'd be like, it's too much pressure.
Divorce?
I can't do this. I can't be your best friend and your man because that's crazy.
Oh my God. One or the other.
Yeah, that's all I could be, one of.
So either you can be my best friend with benefits or my man.
No, because that's going to get confusing.
Yeah.
Nope.
So you can't, but you said men and women can't be friends.
So
how are you going to be my best friend?
Because I'm lying. What you doing? Because I'm a liar.
Because you're a liar. So men lie?
Yeah. Men lie.
All men lie or just certain men lie?
Depends on anybody alive. The circumstances are great enough.
Wow. Yeah, I kind of feel like he invaded their conversation, and that would make me feel uncomfortable as well, because he could be going off and telling his boys or, or somebody else.
Yeah, I'm going to tell my friends if you got the trick.
That's
like, nigga, I got the trick. No, it ain't. Because you out here you in the lounge. In the lounge smoking hookah, wanting to whine on people, and you got the trick.
The trick is...
That's worse than the HIV, ain't it?
The what?
The HIV.
What's the HIV?
House in Virginia.
What's the house in Virginia?
HIV.
Oh,
you don't want that.
No, you don't want that.
Yes.
But that's not worse than that.
I mean,
you just have an itch, I think.
Okay, Nique, okay.
I don't know.
I got it. I got it.
From what I heard, it's like it itches really, really, really.
What you heard, right? on the internet, right? Okay.
I know someone that had it.
Okay.
That it itches really, really,
okay,
really
let me ask you a question. Did you talk about her? You did. You told your mama.
No, I didn't talk about
Y'all
her.
Giggled about it. Told me she need to get some ginger ale or something.
Ginger ale?
Ginger ale don't fix it?
No, ginger ale don't fix it.
Oh, okay. Well.
Oh, God.
Here's my medical advice.
No, but you can go to the over-the-counter and get a little test to see what you do have. Like if you have BV or if you have just a yeast infection or if it's something more serious like trick or anything else.
Dang. Trickle.
Yeah.
Is that why they call it turning tricks?
Wow.
Your trick is turned if you get over there. What if your trick small?
What? A trick small?
Small. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I never knew such thing was a trick. I never heard that before.
Yeah, men carry it, but they don't have any symptoms. So usually, if a woman goes and she needs to get treated with it, they'll give her medicine for her and for the guy.
Be like, I'm not drinking that.
Or it's not a drink. It's like, I think 5 pills.
Oh no, I don't got that.
I could be wrong, but from my knowledge, it's 5 pills you have to take. And I think, what did she say? Yeah, like you have to call your partner right then and there and let them know that you have it.
Why you on the phone?
While you're at the clinic.
Why?
To let them know. Yeah. Or you need to let them know, whatever partners you've been having sex with so they can get treated.
So did you do the research? Because you know a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you have to.
I never heard of this my whole life.
Really? Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? I have to go to, the clinic to get yearlies and stuff like that. So we have these conversations. And amongst women, we have these conversations. Well, I mean, especially when I was younger, I used to go just to the health department. But, I have an OBGYN now.
Yeah, say that.
Okay, my OBG. Okay.
YN, okay.
YN, I'm sorry. Yeah. My doctor.
Mm-hmm.
My JJ doctor.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
The health lesson is over.
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
That's what it's about, man. So, for all you HVP tricks,
HPV.
DUIs.
Oh my God. DUI.
Yeah. ICIs. Selassie.
Highly Selassie.
Okay.
You know what? Y'all are such men.
Okay. All right.
Nique, take us out.
Thank you all for listening in on our conversation. It's your girl, Nique Cruz.
CL Butler.
And your boy, Yusuf, and we are out.
The Relationship Status Podcast is sponsored by Unfiltered. Whether it's hoodies, long sleeve tees, leggings, joggers, or tech suits, Unfiltered has what you need to express yourself in any weather. Visit unfilteredforever.com and use the promo code RSP to get 10% off your entire order. That's unfilteredforever.com, promo code RSP. And remember, there's a science to being you.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Relationship Status. Remember, you can catch us on relationshipstatuspodcast.com, iTunes, Google Podcast, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon Music, Nobody Grinds Like Us, and anywhere you listen to your favorite podcasts. If you would like to join the conversation or leave us a Dear Nique, email us at relstatpodcast@gmail.com or call us at 843-310-8637. Follow us on Facebook at Relationship Status Podcast, on Instagram and Twitter at RELSTAT Podcast. And don't forget to comment, share, 5-star rate, subscribe, and review.